this slide is this? Ovary. And in the ovary, you notice here right near the boundary, you see here very, very tiny things here, right? These are the primordial. You know, very, very, the first one is the primordial. And then you see something like this. You see something like this. Is it okay? This is primordial, this is primary. Primary follicle. Every follicle has one oocyte. And then you have, this is a very good example. What is this here?
The secondary follicle.
Secondary follicle. In the secondary follicle, what is this area? Oocyte. What is this cavity?
Antrum.
Antrum. And what is this follicle wall, right? In the follicle wall, what is the inner layer called?
Inner layer granulosa.
No.
Granulosa.
Inner? You didn't write down those things?
That's granulosa.
You did? You did not. Granulosa and outer layer is called what?
Tika.
So it's a secondary follicle. When it becomes very big, right? It's called a mature follicle. Is there any oocyte here?
No.
Why not? There's no oocyte.
Did it burst?
Why can't you see it if it is there?
It's big.
I don't know.
You say it is there, but you don't see, right? But that's the correct answer. It is there, but you don't see. But the question is, why you don't see? Because it is like a sphere, right? It's like a ball. It's a smaller ball hanging there, like oocyte. So if you cut, right, like this, you don't see that. Unless the cut is going through that oocyte. It's like a ball within a ball. So this follicle is big. All right. So you will see here two layers. Let me show you those two layers in more detail. This is very nice. Granulosa. And what is this outer layer? Theca. Okay.
Can you show that one more time?
Show what?
The
Granulosa.
the first one.
Granulosa.
What a granulosa.
So which one is this?
Granulosa. Theca.
Okay. And the second slide I want to show you is the uterus for the female. And in the uterus, this is a very simple slide. And I'll go back to low magnification. Lowest magnification is good for this. First of all, notice this is the lumen, right? In some slides, lumen will be very small. Okay? In here it looks big, right? Okay. So which layer is this? Endometrium, right? And which layer is this? See the boundary here?
Yeah.
Myometrium. So in the endometrium, this part, outer part is called as
The basal
basal
layer.
layer. And the inner part,
Functional layer.
functional layer. Functional layer is the one which every cycle gets broken away, it gets torn down if there is no pregnancy. If there is pregnancy, then this endometrium will be needed, this functional layer will be needed for placenta. Is that all right? Any question on this slide? Okay. The next one. Okay, a slide of penis. And in here, oh, this is good. You can see clearly this, right? This channel. And what is this?
Oh, the
Penile,
penile urethra.
urethra. So what is this tissue here?
Sponge, hopeless,
First,
spongy.
spongiosum. And the rest of this stuff, see this big one here? This big one here? That is corpus cavernosum. Corpus
Cavernosa.
cavernosum. Any questions here? Okay. And the last slide is testes, right? Now notice here in the testes, you can clearly see the boundary of a tubule. You see that? This is one tubule, another tubule, another tubule here, another tubule here. See the lumen there? So sperm will be near the lumen. Okay? And outside this tubule will be intestinal. But here in this slide, the tubules are very tightly packed. In some other slide, if you look at some other slide in some other tray, you may see tubules separate. They will look like eggs. But look at all the cells here, all so many cells here, germ cells here. Let me show you in 10 minutes. So this is in 10 minutes. This is the lumen, right? And what is this area called? What is the whole thing called?
Seminiferous.
Seminiferous
Tubule.
And what are these cells? What kind of cells are these?
Germ cells.
Germ cells. And they're producing sperm, and the sperm will come in the lumen here. And outside this tubule, there will be some cells which will be leading cells. In this particular example, cells are too tightly packed. See between these, you see this cell here, leading cell, and it produces testosterone. So FSH will stimulate tubules to produce sperms. LH will stimulate the leading cell to produce testosterone.
Yeah.
Just to show you how it looks like in high magnification. Notice all the cells here? You do not need to identify which one is spermatogonium, the primary spermatocyte, secondary spermatocyte, spermatid. You see different types here? You see different type? This is different type, right? So this is different type. This is different, right? So the different types here. Many people find it hard to identify a Sertoli cell. You don't need to identify that in the exam, but there's a very, very special kind of a nucleus here. See this thing here? This thing here? This is the nucleus of a Sertoli cell. But you don't worry about it. I'm just showing you how the testis looks like in high magnification. See this here? You can see now this is changing into this structure, right? Do you see the tail here?
Yes.
Tail of the sperm, right? So this, what do you call that process? Change of spermatid into sperm.
Spermatogenesis.
Spermiogenesis.
Genesis.
Any question on the slides? Histology? In the next lab, you will do